Today's episode is going to be a little different. I recently went to go see Jimmy Kimmel, and as you have seen in the news, social media, Jimmy Kimmel got canceled due to some comments that he made. But guess what? That day, I was there watching him. I was there in the audience. How I got the tickets, I actually, about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, I went online to Jimmy Kimmel's website, Jimmy Kimmel Live website, and I came across how to request free tickets. So I went online, I requested free tickets. Within about a week or maybe less, maybe within a few days, I got an email back saying, hey, we will give you these tickets and they are free. So every time when people request tickets for a show like that, they're free. So yeah, that's how I was able to get it. When we got to LA and we were in downtown, like Hollywood area, we had to wait for a long time, maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It really depends how early I got there. But me and Katie got there and we stayed in line for about an hour. And then about, if I'm not wrong, at about 5:20, maybe a different time, we went into the studio. So today we're going to be reacting to that specific show, that specific day, which is a Monday evening. And we're also going to be making comments along the way. So are you ready? Let's do it. I see that, Donald Trump makes fun of the left as well, throws a lot of shade. So I think it's a fair game. They're both throwing shit at each other. Now, is it okay? Probably not. I think it's childish. I definitely think, both parties should respect each other, no matter how different people are. I know there is a lot of people who think, okay, their party is right. Yes, it's 100% right. We do nothing wrong. So does the other party think that? I think we should be, I would say, me personally, I am in the middle. I do believe have some values of the left and right. So pretty much in the middle about this.
Truth be told, loudly complaining about the NFL is what a man his age should be doing right now. Maybe he'll send in the National Guard to fix it. And then 20 minutes later, he's on to an entirely different subject, TikTok. His Treasury Secretary announced that they have a U.S. company. Trump loves TikTok. He thinks it helps them trying to force the sale. And now it's rumored that TikTok's assets...
So basically here he's just talking about how this one billionaire that purchased TikTok, some billionaire purchased TikTok and so on. That one was not as interesting, but the comment that got Jimmy Kimmel canceled, we'll see it soon.
We'll have them instead. At least it's somebody we can trust, though, right? We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize.
There you go. So the MAGA gang trying to the MAGA gang trying to characterize blank. Listen to the comment. This is literally the comment that gets Jimmy Kimmel canceled.
This kid who murdered Charlie Kirk is anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half-staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. Demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay?
Now, yes, Donald Trump is the president. He has a lot of things in his mind. And, hey, that guy's working hard. He's probably getting, 3 to 4 hours of sleep. And I'm sorry about that, but that's the job that he chose. When I grieve for a friend, I'm not going to put it to the side, In those terms, what he just did, he talked about, I think I'm doing all right, something like that. I think he should have talked a little more in depth, at least like 1 minute or 30 seconds more, so the American people can see that, hey, President Trump is satisfied, but he put it off to the side, and that's what Jimmy Kimmel was making fun of.
And it didn't just happen once.
When I heard it, I was in the midst of, building a great for
$100 million ballroom in the White. Is it possible that he's doing it intentionally so we could be mad about that instead of the Epstein list? By the time he's out of office, the White House will have slot machines and a water slide. Trump is in major change the subject mode. On Friday, he stopped by the always friendly morning crew at Fox. Whenever Trump goes on Fox and Friends, it's funny because the hosts are so eager for him to be reasonable. They spell it all out for him. They desperately want to avoid having a nod along with anything crazy or, well, that's almost presidential. But that's the thing. He can never just stop right there.
I can't really say at the ballot box because in some cases, like California does.
We live in California. We do have ballot boxes. We have ballot boxes. We've got mailboxes. We have lunch boxes. We have BSing as well.
So coming up is the director of the FBI, and from what I've seen in the video, I don't remember exactly. I don't pay attention to this as much, but apparently this guy right here, the director, he posted on social media somewhere that they found the guy, right? And it turns out that it was not the guy. So he's getting a lot of backlash because he said something that was not true. In that terms, I think, the backlash is good because, one, he is a credible person. So whatever he says, people are going to believe him. And he is the FBI director. So anything that comes out of his mouth, it has to be credible, has to be truth. But yeah, I guarantee you. But at the same time, look out. Let's keep going.
In 24 hours after, when we were still looking for the guy, I know you posted that we got him. And that ended up not being true.
The job of the FBI is not just to manhunt the actual suspect who did the killing or suspects, but it's also to eliminate targets and eliminate subjects who are not involved in the process. And that's what we were doing. Could I have worded it a little better in the heat of the moment? Sure. But do I regret putting it?
The governor of Utah, Governor Spencer Cox, has been a rare voice of sanity after I actually talked to them, peacefully debating ideas. Then millions on the left celebrated and made clear they want all of us dead. To be honest, I want a peaceful...
See, even the right side, they make some comments about the left, right? And, hey, the left get mad. I don't know. I don't know anything about the left. But they're both throwing shade at each other. But the thing is, the right now, I feel, maybe it's not true, maybe it's true, but that's just how I feel. That's fine. Something is going on. It seems more like very micro. There's a word for it, but basically they want power, right? Or they have the power to do something, and I'll leave it at that.
National divorce. Same thing her husband said about 2.5 years ago. A peaceful national divorce. How would that work? You get Florida, we get Vermont. I mean, we share custody at Disney World every other weekend. She's right, though, right? It feels like we are all stuck in a marriage to Marjorie Taylor Greene, right?
Guys, so quick thing. I'm going to be on screen in a little bit, and I'm going to stop it and tell you where I'm at.
I was at the Emmy.
Oh, no. Let's go back a little bit.
Marriage to Marjorie Taylor Greene right now.
All right. So I'm right here. And this is Katie. It looks like she's yawning, but she's actually not. So she basically was like, what? Just did that, and it looks like she was yawning, but she was not. I'm over here to the side just freaking watching. I'm just telling myself, I can't believe I'm here. And everything that Jimmy was saying, I wasn't really understanding, because I was like, oh man, I'm here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Gosh. So I was on TV, guys.
I was at the Emmys last night. Guillermo was at it. We won Best Talk Show at the Emmys.
Look at me, guys. That's hilarious.
Well, I should say, we didn't win.
That part was funny because everyone started clapping, and at the end, he said, "Oh, we didn't win. We lost." So basically, they're probably one of the nominees, but they didn't get it. So there's that.
But thank you for paying attention. My friend Stephen Colbert and his hardworking staff won it. Very nice clock, right?
Yeah.
You've got Jake Gyllenhaal in a tux peeing into something.
So basically, I'll wrap it up with Guillermo. There was guests in the show. One of them was John Oliver. I think he's another comedian, and there was Frank Grillo. He's an actor. So those were the guests. You can definitely go to Jimmy Kimmel Live on YouTube, and you can watch the interview. I'll leave that up to you. But basically, Guillermo cracks me up. He is the funniest guy in the world. And basically, he goes to the Grammys a lot, or Emmys. I don't know what they're called. And every time I see a YouTube video with Guillermo, it's like, hey, blah, 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 blah. Do you want tequila? So he always carries tequila with him. And what's coming up next is basically him at the Grammys. Maybe it's not the Grammys. Maybe it's something else. Let's check it out, though.
Feed goats. That's what the Emmys are. Am I right, Guillermo?
Emmys.
What time did you get home last night?
Oh, like 12:40.
12:40. It's almost 1
He's a
o'clock,
pretty
right?
cool guy. I'm going to tell you that.
You know, everybody's celebrating last night. Guillermo works at the Emmys. He welcomes the winners as they come off stage. Every year we do it, and this year we did it again. And here he is, America's favorite parking lot security guard, greeting the stars back to back.
Back to back.
Guys, basically, this guy's laugh, I love his laugh. Like, it cracks me up. And even though, hey, hate him or like him, his laugh is funny as fuck. Let's watch. We'll skip through some of the guests that he interviewed, but it's just funny. Let's watch the first one though.
Congratulations.
Thanks very much, Guillermo. Do you mean that?
Not really. I'm sick and tired of this. You win it every year.
The reason I look forward to seeing you so much, Guillermo, is that what I do before this is listen to a bunch of journalists just say, congratulations, oh, that's great, congratulations. And I long to come back here and you say, that's bull.
Yeah, I'm mad at you. Let's have a spot of tea. Okay? Enough. Okay.
Yeah?
This is special tea.
Is this yours?
It's called tequila.
Tequila.
This is what I'm talking about. This guy is funny as hell. He just said, let's have some tea. What is it? It's tequila. That is hilarious. And just the fact that he will tell people, oh, I don't like you, jokingly, by the way, it's just funny as heck. And hey, I agree or not, I think it's funny. If you think he's funny, comment down below. Have you ever met him? Or have you ever met a celebrity? Comment down below who you met before.
Pinkies up. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
To Her Majesty, rest in peace, right?
This booth winning you again.
I don't know if I mentioned, but he was a guest on the show that same day that I was there. He was funny, by the way. Let's skip to Seth Rogen, because Seth Rogen was in it. And basically, they were making fun about his... they were making fun about his laugh. You'll see it soon. Right here.
Everyone impersonate my laugh.
Everybody do it. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know how to do his laugh, honestly.
To the studio, guys.
Thank you, Guillermo.
Tequila. You know what? I want some tequila right now, but I have none.
Do we clink?
Yeah.
To what? Good health.
Good health. Cheers. Cheers.
That's good. Salud.
Oh my God. Woo!
To Scotland.
To Scotland. Thank you.
In a show of a doctor's, right?
Yeah.
So I missed my physical. So can I get a physical, please? You tell me when you're ready.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right. How my heart?
I think you might be dead.
You think so?
Yeah, I think you're dead.
You know what? That's my wife say too.
That's hilarious.
Give me a checkup.
You want to do it back to back?
Yeah. Got you. You.
All right, guys, I'm gonna stop it right there because that's most of the YouTube video. There's definitely a full video show, so go watch it. It's on Hulu. I don't know what else it is on, but you might want to find out if you want to watch it. And this is the one that aired on Monday at 11:30 around there. So take a look. If you spot me, go ahead and take a screenshot, send it, post it on my YouTube. And with that said, guys, thank you so much. The experience that I had with Jimmy Kimmel was very good. I liked it. I had fun. I would definitely do it again. My next trip, I have no clue when my next trip is going to be. With that said, guys, thank you so much for watching this. It has been a really good year for me. I traveled a lot, and hopefully, if you have followed me, been following me since the beginning, hopefully you've seen all my videos. And with that said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Get me to 30 subscribers. Only 4 away, guys. And hey, hopefully Jimmy Kimmel gets his show back. So I will see you in the next video.